Okay, so if you're an Auckland business owner, you're probably tearing your hair out wondering why your competitors are popping up all over Google Maps while your business is, well, basically a ghost. You're not alone. That Google business profile you have, it's an amazing, free tool, but guess what? Most businesses are getting it all wrong. So today, we're going to fix that.
Yeah, this is the question, isn't it? The one that probably keeps a lot of you up at night. You look at the map, you see your competitors sitting pretty right at the top, and you just think, what is their secret? Well, let me tell you, it's not some secret handshake. It's a system. And today, we're going to break that system down for you step by step.
So let's paint a picture. It's a rainy Tuesday night in Ponsonby, and boom, the power goes out. Someone's sitting there in the dark. What do? They grab their phone and what do they type in? Electrician Ponsonby. Now, think about this person. They aren't just browsing, they have an urgent problem and a credit card, and they are ready to hire someone right now.
And this is what Google shows them, the local 3-pack. See those top 3 results? They get almost all the clicks. Seriously, everything else on the page barely gets a look in. And here's the brutal truth. If you're not in that 3-pack for that customer, in that moment, you might as well not even exist. It's that simple, and the stakes are that high. Okay, so the million-dollar question. How do we get you into that coveted 3-pack? Well, it all starts with your foundation. And honestly, there are 2 core things that most businesses completely mess up. So let's get in there and fix your foundation first.
All right, first things first, you got to officially own your profile. Just head over to google.com/business, find your company, and click Claim. What happens next is Google will send you a verification code, usually on an actual postcard in the mail, to prove your real business at that real address.
And I cannot stress this enough. Let me be absolutely crystal clear here. Until you finish that verification step, nothing else we talk about today matters. Nothing. An unverified profile is a ghost. It has zero, and I mean zero, chance of ranking on Google Maps. Period.
Okay, now for what is, without a doubt, the single most important field in your entire profile. Seriously, if you get one thing right, make it this one. It's your primary category. This little drop-down menu is how you tell Google exactly what you do and which searches, like our electrician Ponsonby example, you're even eligible to show up for. And this right here shows the #1 mistake people make. They're way too broad. You're an electrician? Don't just pick contractor. You run an amazing Italian place? Don't just pick restaurant. You've got to be specific. Choose electrician. Choose Italian restaurant. Think about it. The more specific you are, the fewer people you're competing against for that exact search. It's such a simple way to get ahead.
All right, so our foundation is solid. Claimed, verified, specific category chosen. Awesome. Now, let's tackle the next big mistake I see all the time, the half-finished profile. It's time to talk about the power of completeness. Just remember this one simple phrase. Google rewards completeness. That's it. See, Google's whole job is to give people the most helpful information. So a profile that's totally filled out is just, well, it's more helpful than one that's half empty. It makes sense, right? So Google actually rewards businesses who take the time to fill in every single box.
So here's your checklist. And listen up. Use your real business name, please. Don't try to stuff it with keywords like Bob's Best Auckland Plumbing Services. Google sees right through that and will actually penalize you. Get your address or your service areas in there. And whatever you do, don't skip the attributes. These are those little tags like NZ owned or maybe offers online appointments. They really help you stand out. Just fill out the whole thing.
And this leads to something really important, what we call the NAP rule. It stands for name, address, phone number. And here's the deal. Those 3 things need to be exactly the same everywhere they appear online. On your website, your Facebook page, any online directory, identical. Even a tiny difference like ST instead of street can confuse Google, and a confused Google is not going to rank you well. You've got to be picky about this. Okay, so your profile is now complete, but we still have to cross what I call the trust gap. A potential customer, they don't know you at all. So how do you prove you're legit and you're good at what you do? Simple. You use proof. Visual proof and social proof. And look, the numbers on this are just crazy. The data does not lie. Profiles with a good number of photos get way more engagement. We're talking up to 42% more requests for directions in some studies. It is literally one of the easiest wins for getting more customers to call you or walk through your door. But, and this is a big but,
Please, for the love of all that is good, no stock photos. We want realness here. Show us your shop front so people can actually find the place. Show us your team, smiling, your workspace, and most importantly, show us photos of your finished work. That's what convinces a potential customer that you're the one who can solve their problem.
Okay, next up, reviews. They are a huge ranking factor, and getting them is way simpler than you think. 3 steps. 1. Ask for the review right after you've done a great job, when the customer is happiest. 2. Make it super easy for them. Send a direct link right to the review page. No one wants to go searching. And 3. If they forget, it's okay to send one gentle follow-up. That's it.
And you absolutely have to respond to every single review. The good ones, and yep, the bad ones too. Look, it happens. We all get a negative review sometimes. But arguing with the customer online or just ignoring it, that's a total disaster. The right way to do it is to acknowledge their issue, say you're sorry they had a bad experience, and offer to sort it out offline. It shows everyone, including Google and all your future customers, that you're a pro and you actually care.
All right, this brings us to our final fix, and it's a big one. Probably the biggest ongoing mistake I see businesses make is treating their Google profile like a set-it-and-forget-it thing. A stale, dusty profile just sinks like a stone in the rankings. You need to get the activity advantage. And your secret weapon for this is something called Google Posts. Think of them like little social media updates that show up right on your profile. And you want to know the best part? Almost none of your competitors in Auckland are using them. This is such a massive opportunity to just leapfrog right over them. While their profiles are gathering dust, you're sending fresh signals to Google every week that you're active and ready for business. Seriously, just try to post once a week. It takes what, 5 minutes? Share a little update, a seasonal offer, maybe a photo of a new product. This constant stream of activity is like shouting at Google, hey, we're here, we're open, we're relevant right now. And one last thing on this, don't forget to actually look at your data. Pop into your Profile's Insights tab once a month. It will literally tell you the exact search terms people are using to find you. So if you're that electrician and you see a bunch of people searching for emergency call-out, what do? You create a Google post all about your 24/7 emergency service. It's like free market research, telling you exactly what your customers want. So, we've gone through all these fixes. What's the payoff? What's the actual real-world difference between a profile that's been ignored and one that's been properly optimized? Well, let's put them side by side. I mean, the difference is just night and day, isn't it? As we look at this, be honest with yourself. Which column does your business sit in right now? Are you over on the left, basically invisible with a couple of old photos and no activity? Or are you on the right, showing up in that 3-pack, loaded with great photos, talking to your customers, and always active? One is a digital ghost, the other is a customer-generating machine. So, that's the real question, isn't it? After seeing the difference, after seeing what's possible, what's it going to be? Is your business going to stay invisible? Or are you ready to finally get seen by all those customers who are looking for you right now? The choice is totally yours. The steps are all right here. Now it's time to get to work.